Hi, I'm Marianne Morgan at the New Jersey Performing Arts Center in Newark, New Jersey for Kean University's 2007 Graduate Commencement Ceremony. Around 700 graduates from 30-degree programs from the Nathan Weiss Graduate College are expected to start lining up around 5:30. Let's see what the excitement is all about. This year's commencement speaker is Maria Bartiromo, CNBC News anchor business reporter. Maria made history in 1995 when she was the first journalist to report live from the New York Stock Exchange. Hi, and who do I have with me now?
My name's Annette G. Monahan.
And Annette, what graduate program are you getting a degree in tonight?
I'm getting a master's in nursing.
And what do you plan to do with your master's degree in nursing?
Well, I want to move into nursing education because we have a shortage of educators in the nursing world.
And can I ask you why you chose Kean University to receive your degree?
I actually graduated with my baccalaureate in nursing at Kean University, so naturally I came back.
I'm assuming that this is your entire family.
Yes, it is.
And who are you?
I'm Rashida Adams.
And Rashida, what are you receiving a master's degree in this evening?
I'm receiving a master's degree in special education learning disabilities.
And it seems like you are a very busy woman. I'm counting 3 kids, a husband, you're doing it all.
Yes, I am. And most of the time I worked full-time as a teacher, as a 5th grade teacher.
And what do you plan on doing with your higher level of education?
Well, I would like to go back into the classroom for a couple more years, and then I'll probably go back for another degree.
It just keeps coming and coming.
For either probably a doctorate, or right now I'd like to be a learning disabilities teacher consultant, so that's a few more credits, and then we'll talk about the doctorate at another.
Hi, and who do I have with me?
Jessica Warner.
Jessica, what degree are you receiving tonight?
My master's in reading specialization.
And what do you plan on doing with your degree?
Right now I'm going to continue teaching 4th grade, but in the future I'd probably like to tutor in reading.
And I see you have someone here. Who is this?
I'm her husband, Alan.
And are you supporting her through all of this?
Absolutely.
And very proud?
Very extremely proud of her. She worked very hard for this, and it's just it's a beautiful day, and just so happy for her, so proud of her.
Hi, and who do I have sitting next to me on my right side?
Z. Ifan.
And who are you?
Mr. Ifan.
Ah, so you seem like you both go together, and you are the graduate.
Yes, I am.
And what did you receive your graduate in?
Master's in Public Administration.
And what do you plan on doing with your new level of education?
I plan on finding a new job.
And this looks like another very excited graduate. Can I ask you your name?
Sure, Mike Bukowski.
And what are you receiving your master's degree in this evening?
Administration.
And what do you plan on doing with your higher level of education once you leave here tonight?
You know what? I'm going to continue teaching, and whatever happens down the road, I'm going to take it, day by day and say.
I'm certainly with a relaxed group of graduates. Just look at them, just chilling out, waiting to go in. Who do I have here?
This is Condon.
Phoebe.
Lamont.
Margarita.
And what is your education master's degree in?
Accounting.
And what do you plan to do with your higher education?
Well, at this time I'd like to further, enhance all the working skills that I've developed at Kean University and try to develop a better nation and help other people to grow also.
And do you have any family and friends here tonight?
Oh yeah, my parents came all the way from Africa. Yeah, Mom, I love you.
That must have been exciting. Certainly a great opportunity for them to see you succeed. And what about you? Do you think Kean University prepared you for your future?
Yes, I believe it prepared me in undergraduate as well as graduate for what I'm encountering now in the working field, and it was a good education. Woo!
And what about you? Who came to see you tonight?
Oh, my parents came all the way from Africa, so you can just imagine. I'm thrilled. Family and friends are all over this place. So, Kean, all the way.
An interesting moment for me. I grew up in this city, lived much of my life in this city. I'm a product of this city, went to college in this city. But I remember the Kean that used to be. I don't know if you're allowed to talk about that, but I remember it. And I see the Kean that is now. And I'm absolutely flabbergasted. I think this institution has come so far and means so much to this state Dr. Fry was telling me earlier in the year that 60% of the freshman class will be the first in their families to go to college. That's what we need colleges for.
I'm excited for the graduates in that there's a bright future for them. There's a need for them. I want them to take their newly earned degrees and put it to work.
Our students will become major leaders both in the state and in the region. I'm very confident of that, having worked with a good number of graduate students over the years. They're very, very talented people.
And I'm excited. And I said, it's like in September you plant the seeds, and in May we see what has come from the seeds. And it's really beautiful. It's a nice harvest.
Dr. Seuss he's one of my favorites. Dr. Seuss says, don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened.
That's right.
I'm here with Peggy Doherty, who is a graduate in 1979. Peggy, since then, what has your relationship with Kean University been?
Well, I've definitely used the university as a research resource for my studies and my work and development at the Newark Museum. I've lectured there occasionally, and I've really just enjoyed things on the campus since then. My most recent really active role that I played with the university was about a year ago when Vice President Cole came and approached the Newark Museum about working with the university and the campus in China that you were going to start. We do still have right now an exhibition of Chinese photographs that are on exhibition at the museum.
And I'm here with this evening's commencement speaker, Maria Bartiromo, CNBC Business News anchor, and I know that you have been such a success. You've made history in 1995, being the first journalist on the New York Stock Exchange floor. With that success, what advice can you give our students who are receiving their master's degree tonight?
Well, I think that the advice that I have followed in my career and that has been helpful to me is, number one is love what you do. Don't try to get a job because you think you're going to make a lot of money from it. Do it because you love it. Work really hard. There are no shortcuts, as we know. So you really want to work hard, and you will be able to work very hard and be there at all times, morning, noon, and night, and perhaps be able to get some opportunities and luck if you do love what you do. And number three is do the right thing. Don't try to do the right thing. When we're all faced with situations, in our hearts we know what the right thing is. Do the right thing because your reputation will follow you. And I think those three simple themes are very important. That would be my advice.
I'm with Dr. Riley, Dean of Nathan Weiss Graduate College. And Dr. Riley, what would you say is unique about the class of 2007?
Oh, they're a very special class. I think one of the things that's really great about this year is we're graduating our first global MBA students.
Can you tell us a little more about that program?
It's a wonderful program. It's was implemented 2 years ago, and basically these students have gone to France. Many of them have been to China to learn about business in China. All of our students in that program have a second language proficiency requirement, so they work very, very hard to achieve this degree.
And I see that there were about 700 graduates. Is that a large class? It seems like a lot of graduates.
It's our biggest class ever.
Well, that says a lot about Kean University.
Yes. Well, our graduates are special because many of our students are the first in their family to ever earn a graduate degree. So just keep on doing what you're doing and be determined and dedicated, and I look forward to seeing your success.
I'm here with our graduate of distinction. Can you tell us your name?
Amy Beth Kryshak Baptista.
Amy, how do you get to be a graduate with distinction?
Well, I received a 4.0 in my program through all my courses, and on the comprehensive exam I got commendation, and about, I believe, 20 people were nominated for this honor, and I had to submit an outline, and then the committee reviewed the outlines, and my outline was chosen.
And what do you plan on doing with your higher education?
Well, right now I'm teaching high school students, and I think I'm going to stay where I am. I love my students.
So in other words, keep doing what you love doing.
That's right.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone. I'm Robert Cochran, Chairman of the Kean University Board of Trustees, and on behalf of the members of the board, I extend salutations and congratulations. We welcome each of you to Kean University's Nathan Weiss Graduate College Commencement 2007. Tonight, we will bring an end to an enormously successful academic year at Kean University. During this year, we've positioned ourselves for an inspiring future. And I cannot think of a more fitting way to close this academic year than by bidding farewell to a remarkable class of graduates. So it is now my privilege to declare this commencement ceremony officially underway. As such, I'd like to begin by asking everyone to turn off cell phones and pagers and to join me in a moment of silence as we remember our troops who are bravely serving our country overseas, as well as for our departed alumni and friends, and for the victims of the massacre at Virginia Tech University. Please let us have a moment of silence. Now you could stand for the Star-Spangled Banner. Please remain standing for the invocation, please, which will be delivered by Father Alvin Kimmel of the Kean University Campus Ministry.
Almighty and everlasting God, we rejoice in the world you have made. All your works reflect your truth, beauty, and goodness. We rejoice in the gift of life and the possibility of knowing you and sharing in your love. We rejoice in the good gift of reason. You inspire us to grow in knowledge of you and the world in which you have placed us. And to this end, you have given us teachers and institutions of higher learning to assist us in this lifelong task. Gracious Father, we bid your blessings upon these graduates. May the knowledge, skills, and virtues they have acquired during their years at Kean University serve them well in the days to come. Grant them a passionate love for you and for mankind, and especially for the weak, the poor, the hungry, the ill, and the dispossessed. Grant them a zeal for justice and a desire to seek your goodness and truth in all things. Strengthen them to fear no evil. Preserve them in peace and lead them in your path. For you are God and we know no other. To you we give glory through your eternal wisdom, by whom you have made all things, and in whom we live and move and have our being. Amen.
Now please be seated. Thank you. It's now my pleasure to introduce Mr. Eugene Enlow, Vice Chairman of the Board of Trustees, who will introduce tonight's commencement speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Eugene Enlow.
Good evening. It's my honor to introduce the Nathan Weiss Graduate College Commencement Speaker for 2007, Ms. Maria Bartiromo. Maria, you are a nationally recognized business news anchor and reporter who made history when in 1995 you became the first journalist to report live from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange on a daily basis. You covered breaking news for CNBC's Squawk Box and reported from the exchange for 10 years. You first joined CNBC in 1993 and have anchored television coverage of New York City's world-famous Columbus Day Parade since 1995. You are today the anchor of CNBC's Closing Bell with Maria Bartiromo and the host and managing editor of the nationally syndicated Wall Street Journal Report with Maria Bartiromo, recently rated the most watched financial news program in America. You were honored in 2004 with the Union League of Philadelphia's prestigious Lincoln Statue Award and were nominated in 1996 for a Cable Ace Award. You received the Coalition of Italian American Association's Excellence in Broadcast Journalism Award in 1997 and were nominated for a Gerald Loeb Award for Distinguished Business and Financial Journalism in 2002. Ladies and gentlemen, as a tribute to our commencement speaker, I ask you to turn your attention to the video screens.
What's happening on Wall Street? What's happening at the stock exchange? I wanna know what's happening on Squawk Box. What's happening with my stocks? I wanna
Ladies and gentlemen, and class of 2007, please join me in welcoming Maria Bataroma.
Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, I was really surprised by that video. Thank you for that kind introduction. I guess I owe you an explanation about that video and that song. First, let me say that it is incredibly special for me to be here with you tonight. I have been so looking forward to this, to meeting all of you, to talking with you, and to wish you all my best, the class of 2007. A big congratulations, all of my love to you, and my best wishes. That's first. You are the global leaders of tomorrow, and I am thrilled and honored to be with you. A word about that song. I was sitting at my desk one afternoon doing my regular thing, broadcasting from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. And I got an email from someone who called himself Joey Ramone. And I said, it can't possibly be the singer, the rocker, Joey Ramone, really emailing me. And so I didn't answer, and I just let it go, and I figured it's got to be someone who is making believe he's the rock star. And he kept emailing me, asking me, what's happening with Yahoo? What's happening with Intel? How is it on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange? How is it that you keep talking when everyone's bumping into you every morning and I watch you? Finally, I emailed back, and then I called back, and we spoke. And indeed, it was Joey Ramone, the rock star. And we became friends. And then he said to me, Maria, I want you to know I wrote a song about you. Now, I can't say that I grew up with Joey Ramone. My brother did, my older sister did. I knew his music, and I loved his music. But it was amazing to me that I was actually becoming friends with him. Certainly, I told my brother and sister, and they were just in awe that Joey Ramone had emailed me. And so he says to me, just meet me down at CBGB's or some club in the Village in New York City. Be there at midnight. And I said, midnight? I said, Joey, I can't be anywhere at midnight except my bed. I've got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning tomorrow to be back down here on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. So he said, well, you have to send a camera crew because I wrote a song about you. And I did, and he did, and that was that song. And it is so amazing to me that it's on his album and that you have it and that everyone here at Kean put that together. So thank you so much. I so appreciate that. Really, it was amazing. I think that story is a snippet of our world today, how a young guy from humble beginnings like Joey Ramone, and he was from humble beginnings, could work hard and grow up and become an international rock star. And how a kid from Brooklyn like myself, who could work hard and try to do the right thing and just keep working hard and loving what I'm doing, can become someone who can sit down knee to knee with the President of the United States or the Treasury Secretary and anyone else to do an interview. This is America, and this is the opportunity in front of all of us. That's why the opportunity for all of you tonight begins now, and the opportunity to do whatever you want is ahead of you. I'm so thrilled to be able to talk with you tonight, to share with you as many or as few snippets as I can to pass on to you what I deem as the secrets to my success and the things that led me throughout my college years, throughout my working years, and which continue to lead me right now. And I'll start with 3 very simple ideas that I really grew up with. And the first one is work really hard. There are no shortcuts. Many of you in the audience tonight are working while you're in school. Some of you are in school and are about to embark on your career. I can't stress that enough. I grew up watching my mom, 2 jobs, carrying groceries down the block. I have visions of her, arms full, coming home to a family of 5 of us cooking a meal and then getting up and doing it again tomorrow. I have a vision of my father as I grew up, with a bandana around his head in the kitchen of his father's restaurant, sweating, working so hard to try to make ends meet, to try to bring home a paycheck for his family, to try to take his family from one place to the other. Working hard has been my #1 rule of success. And I have to tell you, I haven't wavered from it. I've been at CNBC now 14 years, and I absolutely love what I do. That's my rule #2. You must love what you do. You can't embark on a career because you think that you're going to make a lot of money as a result of that. You don't go into a profession because you think you're going to get rich from it. You must embark on your career and on your profession because you love it. And if you love it, you'll be able to work as hard as you can. I started my career as an intern at CNN. It was in New York. I was lucky. I got an internship when I was in college. And I thought, you know, I really wanted to get an internship at CBS or ABC or NBC. I wanted something, big lights, big networks. CNN was just a small network and nobody knew it. And I said, CNN, but this is the one that I was accepted to. In retrospect, it was the greatest opportunity ever because I was able to do everything. There wasn't a union. I was able to floor direct and teleprompt and write and produce. And I spent my career moving up the ladder at CNN Business News. And it really was a true education. And I loved what I did. And I was always there, morning, noon, and night. And as a result, I got a little luck, too, because I was there, able to work hard, loving that I was working. So that's rule #2 for me. My third simple rule to pass on to you would be do the right thing. Don't try to do the right thing. Always do the right thing. When we're faced with a situation, in our hearts, we know this is the right thing to do. Do it. Your reputation will follow you for the rest of your lives. Those are the 3 rules that I have stuck by in my career, and the 3 rules that I believe have helped me climb the ladder. And I'm happy today because of all of that. I love what I do, I love working, and I'm content because I know I'm doing the right thing. I have to tell you, I'm so optimistic about where we are right now. And I feel so good about the class of 2007 because there are so many opportunities for you around the world as well as in this country. The stock market is at record levels right now. I cover business news at CNBC. I'm able to look at the economy, business, the stock market, and I'm looking at the markets around the world. It's an incredible story today. It really is an amazing moment in time because for the first time today, for the first time certainly in 20 years, if not ever, no matter where you look around the world, you're seeing growth. The United States is growing. It's growing slowly. The last growth numbers were 1.3% for the quarter. Around the world, we're seeing growth accelerate much more than that. China, 11% in the last quarter. India, 8%. Europe, between 2 and 4%. Africa, Australia. No matter where you look today, you're seeing economic growth, and that's very exciting. Because with economic growth is coming opportunities. I've been able to travel quite a bit recently, and I thought I would share with you a couple of snippets from the people that I've been able to speak with. I find myself in this fantastically fortunate position of being able to speak with some of the smartest people in the world about what's happening in business. And as you embark on your career tonight, and as you embark on what changes you may want to make in the next 10 years, 20 years, and the rest of your life, I want to share with you what people are talking about around the world in terms of opportunity. I mentioned there's growth in the economies around the world. You can capitalize on that growth in a number of ways. Last week I was in Los Angeles. I moderated a few panels for the Milken Institute Global Conference. I was able to meet people in private equity, in hedge funds, various CEOs, and political figures. And some of those people told me that they are capitalizing on the economic expansion that we're seeing around the world by investing in financial services. Financial services is one area that will no doubt benefit from the growth that we're seeing around the world. What I like to do is look at macro trends happening in the world today, and that economic expansion globally is one of them. When you think about it, it makes perfect sense. Financial services is an area that will benefit directly from that growth. One individual I met was named James Packer. He is the son of a gentleman named Kerry Packer who passed away years ago. His company owns 25% of an Australian bank named Macquarie. And he said, we are buying financial services because when you look around the world, the emerging markets, the developed markets like Japan, so many people are going to need all sorts of things. When you look at China, there's an enormous amount of wealth creation going on right now. It will take time, but there is an emergence. And those people will need everything from basic necessities like toothbrushes and toothpastes to financial services like debit cards and credit cards and savings accounts and mortgages. That's why financial services are benefiting from the growth we're seeing around the world. That's one sector that will continue to innovate, probably consolidate, and create jobs. It's an area that you want to know. Second area that I would mention would be healthcare. Again, macro themes, the baby boomers retiring, the fact that we're all living longer. These are facts. And as a result of these facts, the healthcare industry is going to be squeezed. We're going to see an enormous pressure on the healthcare industry. We're already seeing an amazing amount of innovation happening in healthcare, in biotech. When you consider what we've seen in cancer research, when you consider where we are in terms of medical supplies and medical products, that you can actually go into an MRI machine or a machine which will take a picture of your body, and you can zero in on exactly where there could be a problem. You could be developing some kind of a sickness, and you can see that and get it treated immediately. It's amazing. What's happening in healthcare is really innovative. You've got biotech coming up with amazing advances. You've got money moving into the sector. You've got technology enabling new advances. And you've got the baby boomers retiring. And you have this pressure which will force innovation. When I was in Davos, Switzerland recently, covering the World Economic Forum, I was able to interview Bill and Melinda Gates about their Gates Foundation. And Bill Gates said something so interesting. He said, you know, Maria, right now we are trying to figure out how we can get the vaccines that people need to the people who need them in the right amount of time. Sure, you can have all sorts of vaccines and you can have all sorts of great ideas to help people, but if they're not actually finding the people across the world in enough time to actually save them, it doesn't matter. And so he said, we have married technology and healthcare and come up with new advances. For example, the vaccines need to be refrigerated. And they can't be refrigerated if they have to travel from one place, let's say Seattle, to, let's say, Africa. But there's a new technology that Bill and Melinda Gates have been spending money on, and that is refrigeration technology, so that the vaccines can be refrigerated, travel safely, and get to the people who need them. This is an amazing development, and there are so many more developments like that in healthcare. I interviewed Elaine Chao recently, the Labor Secretary, and she said, Maria, in the next 5 years, we are going to need 1 million new nurses. We are going to need 1 million healthcare workers. Absolutely. Absolutely, it's an exciting time. Healthcare is another area that is benefiting from one of those macro trends that are happening right in front of our eyes, and it's so exciting. The third industry that I would mention is energy. No matter where I go, people are talking about energy. Oil prices above $60 a barrel. That's forcing change. A lot of people don't like change. They don't like to see China growing and India growing. They get afraid. Maybe these economies will take our jobs. They get afraid to see things change. I'm not afraid. I say bring it on. It will only force change and innovation. We have to face the realities of what's happening today in business and face the realities of what's happening for globalization, because it is happening. It is a global workforce, and that can only be opportunistic for us. When you look at what's happening with solar, wind, nuclear energy, and how so many companies are rushing to come up with alternatives to oil so that we're not reliant on foreign oil, so that we're not reliant on oil, which pushes oil prices up so much. It's amazing what's happening. And again, this is an industry which will likely expand, and that means job creation. And that's a wonderful thing. I would also mention the digital revolution. And when I say the digital revolution, I mean technology, telecom, media, all converging into one. It's very exciting. Sure, media has been under pressure. My industry has been under pressure. Meanwhile, people say that the newspaper business is dead. Why is Sam Zell spending billions of dollars to acquire the Tribune? Why is News Corp trying to spend $5 billion to acquire Dow Jones? I don't think that's dead. I think content is alive and well. Yes, it will be distributed differently because the world is changing. And technology is enabling us to be much more productive and enabling new ideas. So the digital and media revolution will be another area to watch, and that means the creation of jobs. Those are the sectors that I would mention to you that are most exciting to me, where I'm seeing a lot of money move into those areas. It's very exciting, and it is all right in front of you for the taking. You've got to love what you do. You've got to find something that you're passionate about, and you've got to go get it, because you can get it. I grew up in Brooklyn, New York. My father was a restaurant owner. My parents never went to college. My parents are so proud of me today. I'm on the air every day from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock. If I'm not on the air because I have to go on a business trip, or I, God forbid, took the day off for some reason, 3:01, I get a phone call. It's my mom. Hi, Maria, just checking in, because she's got the TV on. As soon as she sees me that I'm not on air, she calls me. That makes me so proud and feels so good. I never want to not be on, because I want to make her happy, because it makes me so happy that they raised me in an environment where I love my family so much, where I have them as my best friends, and that I watched my father with the bandana on his head in the kitchen. And I watched my mom walking up the block carrying all those groceries. And I watched them work really hard, and they instilled this incredible work ethic in me. That's what I'm most proud of, and that's why I am content today. And so when somebody comes over to you in the years ahead and says to you, you know what, we can't do that. We tried that. That doesn't work. No, we can't do that. That's just not going to happen this time because we tried that years ago and it doesn't work. Just remind them what this country is doing to come up with new innovations in technology. Remind them what Bill and Melinda Gates is doing in terms of vaccines and refrigeration. Remind them what this country is doing in healthcare and how we can see our bodies after a picture and know exactly what's wrong and where we are with cancer research. And remind them of what we're doing in digital technology and how who knew we needed a computer or a BlackBerry or a cell phone 5 years ago, and now we all want it and we all need it so much. Forget about what they say is not possible. Remind them of what is possible. I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you.
Maria, you're an inspiration to graduate students all across America, and you personify our vision in dedication and success. We're therefore very proud to present to you the Kean Medal, the highest honor bestowed by Kean University. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you so much. It is such an honor to be here, and this is just amazing. I so appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'd like now to formally introduce Dr. Dawood Farahi, the president of Kean University. Dr. Farahi.
I got him on both sides. Now, how do I follow Maria? I think I should quit, Mr. Chairman, while I'm ahead. But there's a job that needs to be done, and the chairman says I should go ahead and do that. So the first thing I will do is to introduce the members of the platform with your permission. Mr. Moises de Mayo, President of the Graduate Student Government. Please stand up and hold your applause until I introduce all members of the platform. Mr. Trevor Ramkison, member of the Graduate Student Government Association. Miss Amy Beth Kryshak Batista, graduate student with distinction speaker. Mr. Philip Connolly, Vice President for Administration and Finance. Mr. Doug Nelson, Vice President for Institutional Advancement and President of the Kean University Foundation. Ms. Janice Murray Lowry, Vice President of Student Affairs. Mr. Fred Mortar, Professor of Physical Education and Health. Dr. Alfred Ngomo Ntoko, Dean of the College of Business and Public Administration. Dr. Xiaobo Yu, Acting Dean of the College of Natural, Applied and Health Sciences. Dr. Carol Schaefer-Koros, Dean of the School of Visual and Performing Arts. Dr. Kenneth Dollarhide, Dean of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. Dr. Frank Esposito, Interim Dean of the College of Education. Dr. Vivian Rodriguez, Acting Associate Dean of the College of Education. Ms. Carol Gubernat, Assistant Vice President for Enrollment Services. Father Alvin Kimmel, Kean Campus Minister. Dr. James Brown, Dean of Health Sciences and Human Performance at Ocean County College. Mr. Jim Hines, Chairman of the Kean University Foundation Board. Ms. Ada Morell, Trustee. Mr. Michael D'Agostino, Trustee. Dr. Venton Thompson, Provost and Vice President for Student Affairs, Academic Affairs, sorry. Mr. Donald Serrero, Trustee. Mr. Lowell Harwood, Trustee Emeritus. Ms. Helen Payne Baltimore, Trustee. Mr. Edward Esposito, President of the Alumni Association. Ms. Linda Lewis, Trustee. Mr. Jerry Eisenberg, Honorary Degree Recipient. Mr. Gene Inlow, Vice Chairman of the Board of Trustees. Ms. Maria Bartiromo just left. And Mr. Robert Cochran, Chairman of the Board of Trustees. Mr. Stan Ovshinsky, Honorary Degree Recipient. Ms. Barbara Sobel, Trustee. Ms. Peggy Dorothy, Honorary Degree Recipient, and Dr. Christy Riley, the Dean of the Nathan Weiss Graduate College. Please sit down. I would also like to acknowledge and thank Robert Cole, Commencement Committee Chairman and Vice President of University Relations, who have done a tremendous job preparing this whole operation for you. And I think you'll enjoy it. So here it goes after that great speech. I'm really in trouble. Faculty, can you help me a little bit? Probably not, huh? Okay, well, I'll give it a try. Good afternoon, class of 2007. That didn't do it. What if I forgive all your parking tickets. That worked. What if I cut my speech to 5 minutes? There we go. Well, there you are. Watch how fast I go. Tonight, we confer degrees upon 683 graduates. Now you tell me if the tassel ain't worth the hassle. Who wrote that joke? Tonight, we also confer honorary degrees on 3 outstanding individuals. Peggy Dorothy, who is a Kean alum, who is a director of the Newark Museum, not too far from here. You should go there and you'll be amazed. The other person we have here is Stanford Ovshinsky, is a scientist, an inventor, and he has earned over 300 different patents. You know what they call him by The Economist magazine of London? The Albert Einstein of the 20th century. He's here tonight. And then we got my friend Jerry Eisenberg, 55 years with the Star-Ledger as a sports commentator. He almost had something about Kean University the other night. We were way up there, got beaten by College in New Jersey. And he had something else for us. We made the top 8 in women basketball. And you know who stopped us from becoming number 4? NYU. We don't like those people. The Graduate College, as you know, I need to change the speech because Maria did such a terrific job, so I'll try to get done with this in a little way, a little different. Think about what she said and think about what you got. The number one thing she said in life is change is fast and it's becoming faster every day. You need to adjust to change in order to succeed. No one is better prepared to adjust to change than the graduates of Kean University. They learned how to navigate the Hutchinson parking lot. Number 2, the second most important thing that she said, I wrote it down, is globalization. This world is becoming flat. We have people from 61 different countries at Kean University, and 40-some odd different languages are spoken on your campus. Nobody is better prepared to take on the world than the graduates of Kean University. Three, she said, the whole world is becoming diverse. America will become diverse like we are at Kean in about 25 years. Kean is the most diverse university in the state of New Jersey and possibly in the United States, and no one knows how to do a better job in a diverse environment than the graduates of Kean University. And fourth, she said, you have to work hard, didn't she? Well, between finding a parking spot, being late for class, running from work to class, rushing back to the 7:40 class, hoping that it'll get done by 9:30. No one knows more about hard work than you do. So, my friend, here's the end of my speech. I think you're ready to take on the world. I think you're ready to change the world. I think you're ready to choose the mountain you want to climb. and I think you can run up to the top and see the other side. So thank you very much, and congratulations. Back to the regular business now. Now I would like to introduce Mr. Trevor Kean of the Graduate Student Government Association. Trevor?
Good evening, President Farahi, members of the Board of Trustees, distinguished faculty, honored guests, friends and family, and the class of 2007. First, I would like to say to the graduates, congratulations. Tonight, it is my pleasure to speak to you on this special occasion. As I reflect upon my wonderful experience at Kean University, I am truly grateful for the memories and opportunities the university provided me and my fellow graduates. Graduates, we've made it. We have succeeded, and our hard work has paid off. However, remember, most of us would not be here tonight without the help of our advisors, our mentors, our friends, our family, and our parents who encourage us to continue to persevere. For your words of wisdom, and for all you did to enable us to be here tonight, thank you. As we sit in this theater and reflect, many of us had made choices about direction in life. We realize that the doors of the world are open with opportunities and possibilities that we need to take advantage of. Therefore, we must apply what we've learned in graduate school to our everyday life. We remember that our community has given to us so much, so wherever we go, let us never forget who we are or where we came from. Let us remember that our roots are strong in Kean, and we need to stand proud and leave Kean with a legacy of our successes. Let us go forth in the spirit of perseverance that leads to that success. As we move on, let us remember a famous proverb that states, "My plans for your future has always been filled with hope." Let us remember the hope, the friends, the faculty, and the good times. So on behalf of the Graduate Student Government Association of Kean University Incorporated, Executive Board and Council, we would like to congratulate the class of 2007 on your successes and best wish on your future endeavors. God bless. Thank you.
Well, you're about to graduate, correct? Well, do you know this great affordable education you get is made possible by the generosity of a lot of people who are here and 60,000 alumni of Kean University, right? So what do you need to do when you graduate? 3 things. Give some of your time to Kean, give some of your talent to Kean. What's the last T? Passed. It's now my honor to introduce to you the president of the Kean University Alumni Association, Mr. Ed Esposito.
Good evening, and thank you, Dr. Farahi. Distinguished guests and members of the class of 2007, welcome, my fellow alumni. It's my pleasure to welcome you today into an elite group known as the Alumni Association of Kean University. And as Dr. Farahi has said, you have joined an organization of over 60,000 alums. Your fellow alums can be found in all 50 states and in dozens of countries around the world. Your fellow alums are educators, doctors, nurses, and scientists. We are artists and musicians. We are the movers and shakers of industry. We run the universities and the corporations across the country. It's important for you to know that we, the alumni of Kean University, are successful, and I know that you will be successful in whatever field you choose. Tom Brokaw recently told graduates just like you, you are educated. Your certification is your degree. You may think of it as a ticket to the good life. Let me ask you, however, to think of it as an alternative. Think of it as your ticket to change the world. As I speak to Kean alums across the state and country, the one thing that they always tell me is that they can trace their growth and successes back to their experiences at Kean University. I know I can. I continue to work in education, and after all these years, I still feel prepared and ready to face any challenges that I may encounter. I would like to ask you today not to become strangers once you graduate. Come back often and visit. In addition to coming back to homecoming in October or reunions, keep in touch and see what Kean has to offer. Come back to sporting events or to the theater or to the concerts. Early in June, the Alumni Association will hold your first reunion. It's called Summer Splash. It will be held at Bar A in Belmar. Exactly. And will be an opportunity for you to get together with your classmates for an afternoon of fun. Maybe a few adult beverages too, but that's up to you. Look for your invitation to come soon. I also would like to extend a special invitation for you to attend your first university event, and that's the gala. The University Gala is coming up on June 7th, and if you've ever heard anything about it, it is one of the most spectacular events on campus. Harwood Arena will be transformed into a place of magic. This year's theme is Cougars Go Caribbean, so I've heard pirates and ships and anything you can imagine. I've arranged a deal with Dr. Farahi to establish a special price for you to come to this event. So if you are interested in attending the gala or any of our events, please call the alumni office. It's an easy number to remember. It's 737-ALUM, A-L-U-M, or on our website, alumni@kean.edu. In the words of Dr. Seuss, don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Thank you, and once again, congratulations to the new alumni.
Thank you, Ed. And you should come to the gala. There is a reason for this. First, you get to park, no problem. And two, you can even walk on the grass and get away with it. So now you need to listen to your dean, the dean of the Nathan Weiss Graduate College. Please welcome Dr. Christy Riley.
I'd like to start by congratulating you, Kean University graduate class of 2007, for all your wonderful achievements that we are celebrating here tonight. It's been an honor and a privilege working with you, and I commend your drive and fortitude and ambition. As we all know, earning a graduate degree is far from easy, but tonight, all of you have one. And we at Kean are very proud to be a part of making that happen. Since our debut in 1997, the Nathan Weiss Graduate College has endeavored to meet the principles of integrity, honor, and leadership embodied by our graduate school's namesake, Dr. Nathan Weiss, who guided Kean to unprecedented growth as our president from 1969 to 1989. The Graduate College in Kean continues to develop new and innovative programs that make our graduates competitive and marketable. In fact, I'm not sure, but I think we are graduating tonight our first group of global MBA students. Soon, we'll be reopening our newly renovated East Campus as the Nathan Weiss Graduate College. This is going to include our new speech pathology clinic and our new psychology counseling center. And there's more. This will also be the home of Kean's first 2 doctoral programs. So for those graduates who are not quite ready to leave us yet, we are accepting applications for our doctorate in school psychology and our doctorate in education in urban leadership. Our university is working very hard to let everyone in New Jersey know that the Nathan Weiss Graduate College is built on a cornerstone of quality education. But most certainly, the greatest advertisement for Kean University is you. You have achieved a master's degree or a professional diploma, which places you at the forefront to become our global leaders and our agents of change in our rapidly evolving world of business, government, education, healthcare, and science. And as you excel in your professional careers, Kean University will be on the top of your resume. We are also very proud tonight to have with us a number of distinguished honorees and speakers who have all left indelible marks in their chosen fields. Peggy Doherty is a Kean University graduate who has worked tirelessly to preserve one of the greatest resources available in this city, as President Farahi said, the Newark Museum. Today, it is very difficult to find funding for our cultural preserves, and Peggy leads the struggle right from within this city here. And I know our honored guest, Jerry Eisenberg, a native of Newark, appreciates this. This legendary sports writer is a member of the New Jersey Literary Hall of Fame and is just one of the small handfuls of reporters, get this, who has covered every single Super Bowl in person from the very first one through Super Bowl 41. In addition, we are also honoring Stanford Ovchinsky. In a time where the need for energy resources is critical to our Earth, Mr. Ovchinsky has been a leader in eco-friendly technologies for over 50 years. And it's been nearly 50 years since Newark State Teachers College left this city it once called its home for our more spacious campus in Union. But every May, we return to Newark, where it all started in 1855, to celebrate Kean University and its newest alumni. As Dean, I am very proud to welcome all of you into the rich history of the Nathan Weiss Graduate College that is being written with each passing academic year. You are all part of our success story, and you have done so much to make us feel proud. Congratulations.
Reflections of the fears I know I've left behind. Step out of the ordinary. I can feel my soul ascending. I'm on my way, yes, I'll be
Was that good? Did you see some of yourself in there last year? Well, in 2002, we had 40,000 people come to see performances at Kean University. This last year, over 100,000 people came to Kean to watch performances. So we have great visual and performing arts programs and premier stages, so come back at least once a month. Now it's my pleasure to introduce to you the graduate student with distinction, Miss Amy Beth Kryshak-Batista.
Thank you, President Farahi, the Kean University Board of Trustees, Dr. Riley, and honored guests. Being selected to address Kean University's Nathan Weiss graduating class of 2007 would have seemed impossible for someone who nearly got left back in the 5th grade, attended remediation classes, and was in speech therapy throughout elementary school. However, anything is possible when you choose not to succumb to adversity. I'm sure all of us have overcome obstacles, and with a lot of hard work and perseverance, we're here today to celebrate success. What is success? I don't believe there's a universal answer. The answer lies within each of us. The dictionary defines success as a favorable or desired outcome, the attainment of wealth, favor, or eminence. Ralph Waldo Emerson, who is a distinguished author, poet, and philosopher, defines success somewhat differently. His definition of success was to laugh much, to win the respect of intelligent persons and the affection of children, to find the best in others, to leave the world a little better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition. To know one life has breathed easier because you have lived. According to Emerson and my grandpa John, an Italian immigrant who lived to be 95, this is to have succeeded. I could define success from the perspective of a wife, a mother, and a teacher. Success would be defined quite differently according to each. But one thing I'm sure of is that success is not necessarily measured in terms of what you know, but what you choose to do with what you know. How would you define success? I'm certain all would agree that the completion of your master's degree is an example of success, but true success is far more reaching if you allow it to be. I thank God for the privilege of addressing the graduating class and for all that He has done through me. I would also like to thank my family and friends for their support and understanding, and Dr. Del Risco from the Bilingual Bicultural Program for giving me the opportunity to shine. As the 2007 graduates go forth from Kean University, take a moment to reflect upon what Kean means to you. I believe the letters of Kean stand for significant things we leave with. K, for knowledge. Apply the knowledge that has been imparted to you at Kean. Don't bury it. E, for endless memories. Cherish the endless memories you gathered while pursuing your master's degree. A, for appreciation. Show appreciation to all those who played a role in achieving this milestone. N, for new beginnings. Unlock the doors of new beginnings, new opportunities, new challenges, and particularly new experiences that await you. Don't be afraid to take chances. Graduates, today we conclude a chapter in our lives. It is not the final chapter of our book because tomorrow gives rise to a new chapter. We are heirs to tomorrow. Today's success, our graduate commencement, is a product of yesterday's challenges and the substance of tomorrow's aspirations. 2007 Kean graduates, congratulations.
Each year, Kean University honors distinguished citizens and friends of the university. Honorary degree recipients are chosen by a committee representing the university community. This committee searches for honorees with a record of service to the community and nation. Will trustees Lewis, Enlow, and Morell please come forward?
Will Ms. Peggy Doherty please come forward? You earned a Bachelor of Arts degree in English Literature and Political Science from Kean University in 1979, and you now serve as Deputy Director of Development for the Newark Museum. Though government support has dwindled, the museum's thought-provoking exhibitions and educational programs have continued to thrive, due in large part to your role in diversifying the organization's funding base. You are an active board member and officer of the Essex County chapter of Zonta International and the Newark Preservation and Landmarks Committee, a past president and trustee of the New Jersey Association of Museums, and a 2004 Graduate Fellow of Leadership New Jersey. You provide a shining example of the value of hard work, creativity, and dedication to your craft, and we celebrate your life and all of your humanitarian accomplishments. We hereby recommend that the Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, be conferred upon you, Peggy Doherty.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the State of New Jersey and the Kean University Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all of the rights, honors, and privileges thereunto appertaining. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, and good evening. President Farray, Chairman Cochran, Dean Riley, Vice President Cole, who put this production together, and all of the esteemed faculty, university staff, fellow honorees, family, and friends gathered here tonight. But most of all, good evening to you, the 2007 graduating class of the Nathan Weiss Graduate College of Kean University. Congratulations. I cannot tell you enough how thrilled I am to be here on the stage of the great Prudential Hall of the New Jersey Performing Arts Center. For those of you who may not know, NJPAC, and before that the Newark Museum, where I have had the privilege of spending the majority of my career, were founded and continue to thrive as the result of extraordinary public and private partnerships. As with the growth and success of great universities such as Kean, the opportunities we have for education and cultural engagement at such places as museums and performing arts centers would not be possible without generations of visionary and generous patrons, teachers, business leaders, political, cultural, and economic policymakers and the like, all working on behalf of our communities. But more about museums and communities later. For a moment, I want to revisit an experience I had in the sports world of my fellow honoree, Jerry Eisenberg. One day last summer, I was sitting on the bleachers watching my son play ball. The coach from the opposing team kept pacing back and forth between third and home plate, clapping his hands and saying, "Make contact, make contact." Well, I was trying to watch the batter, and he was actually getting on my nerves. So I asked my husband, Stan, what does make contact mean? Stan said, well, the batter has to make contact with the ball. Otherwise, he has no chance of making a run. Well, graduates, I'm telling you this story because it reminds me that you, now with your advanced degrees, have met every challenge you've had along the way, and today is your home run. Tonight, I am also proud to share this honor with the current and former members of the Kean faculty who persevere in their goals every year to instill high standards of excellence in their students. Thus, this honor for me also goes to Gilbert Kahn in the Political Science Department, Bernie Weinstein, John Bauer, and Sid Kruger in the English Department, and Carla Lord, Dean Schaefer-Koros, and Stuart Topper in the Art Department. And most of all, it's for Zara Cohen and Alan Wallach in the Art History Department and Eileen Kennedy in the English Department, all for whom I continue to rely on for their advice and encouragement. Thank you all for giving me such a wonderful academic foundation to pursue my dreams. Of course, I also share this honor with my mentors in the real world. They are Mary Sue Sweeney Price, Director of the Newark Museum, and Arlene Lieberman, Chairman of the Board. Sometimes dubbed as Batwoman and Robin as they tool their fundraising machine around New Jersey's political, social, and corporate circles, these ladies are my superheroes, and I owe them so much. And I do need to mention one other person. Although I've never met him, he continues to have a great influence on me. He is John Cotton Dana, who founded the Newark Museum in 1909. He said, "A museum is good only insofar as it is of use." I think you will agree that his thought reflects perfectly how we should remain committed to our chosen fields, or simply put, an education is of no purpose unless it is put to good use. You are all the best and the brightest and have so much to look forward to. As you build your careers, I urge you all, whenever possible, to put your education to good use at times when you can by giving of yourselves back to your communities. There are so many ways for you to do this, and you will get back so much more than you give. Interestingly, commencement tonight coincides with the wonderful gifting this week from the Kean family of the Kean Estate and the Liberty Hall Museum to Kean University. With this new acquisition, Kean University will expand its mission as a museum dedicated to maintaining a rich depository of New Jerseyana. It is my expectation that Kean University will ably fulfill this new role as a dynamic museum dedicated to interpretive exhibitions and education programs. However, in doing so, the university must continue to fund and support at every level the departments of art and art history, as well as every humanities-related department, so they may flourish and grow into the future with the new Kean Library and Museum. Finally, this honor belongs also to my talented and productive colleagues at the Newark Museum, as well as my husband Stan, my children Patrick and Shannon, and my mother. Although women now are supposed to be able to have it all, getting it and having it would have been difficult, if not impossible, without all of my family's support. But just one more mention about the Newark Museum. I want to leave you with a quote inscribed on a fireplace in the Ballantyne House, which, by the way, if you have not been to the Newark Museum, you must go. It's spectacular. I urge all of you graduates and families, now that you'll have lots more free time and discretionary income, to visit the museum, attend performances at NJPAC and at Wilkins Theater, and as young people support and participate in the arts, you'll have a blast. Anyway, the quote is from Latin, and it was translated by Ulysses Dietz, curator of decorative arts. Even though our former director, Sam Miller, told me not to believe it just because a curator says it's so, the saying goes something like this: In all the places in all the world, this is the place I like the best. And that place, 2007 class of the Nathan Weiss Graduate College, is being here with you at your commencement ceremony in Newark, New Jersey. Thank you so much for sharing it with me. Good luck and good evening.
Will Trustees Serrero, Baltimore, and Harwood please come forward for the conferring of our next honorary degree?
Mr. Jerry Eisenberg, would you please step forward? Mr. Eisenberg, you have been the eyes and ears for generations of sports enthusiasts over the past 55 years. Much of that time was spent working as a syndicated columnist for the Star Ledger of Newark, New Jersey. You also served as a writer, producer, and narrator for television networks such as ESPN Classic, and won an Emmy Award for directing and narrating A Man Named Lombardi. In 1979, you founded Project Pride, a nonprofit organization that raises funds for underprivileged children right here in Newark. You also helped initiate the relationship between Project Pride and Kean University, with the latter serving as the permanent home of the annual Pride Bowl. You were inducted into the National Sportscasters and Sports Writers Hall of Fame in the year 2000 and received the Associated Press Red Smith Award, the highest honor given by that organization's editors for contributions to sports journalism. You have been named New Jersey Sports Writer of the Year 5 times and nominated for the Pulitzer Prize 15 times. You are also a member of the New Jersey Literary Hall of Fame. Mr. Eisenberg, you provide a shining example of the value of hard work, creativity, and dedication to your craft. And we celebrate your life and all of your humanitarian accomplishments. We hereby recommend that the Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, be conferred upon you, Mr. Jerry Eisenberg. Congratulations.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the State of New Jersey and the Kean University Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all of the rights, honors, and privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations.
Obviously, I'm here to congratulate you because it's quite a thing you've done. And skipping all the introductions so we can get right to it, and I won't hold you too long, let me say this. I know you like that. Let me say this. When I went to college, which I will not name, I worked 40 hours a week at night in a chemical plant and went to school during the day to get my degree. Now here I am. I haven't paid a cent. This great university is conferring an honorary degree on me. Now tell me, isn't America a great place? I want to tell you one quick story and then one more thing and I'll wrap it up. And that is, during the days when the country was terribly divided and Muhammad Ali decided that he was a conscientious objector, and I have to concede up front that he's been one of my best friends since 1960. Well, I wrote a piece defending his right, and we got about 4,000 letters, and they all seem to begin with this same phrase, "Dear commie Jew bastard." Well, you know, everybody's got an opinion, it's America. But then Muhammad and I had a falling out over something, and I wrote about it, and some people who got testy about it wrote to me, and they said, "Dear fascist Jew bastard." Now, I don't feel embarrassed by taking this degree because anybody who can bring the extreme left and the extreme right together on 2 out of 3 issues deserves something. Now I want to get serious. I am the president of Project Pride. It's an interesting group. It gets no federal funds. We have sent now, I think it's 1,034 Newark kids to college, help send them. We have after-school academic programs, which I have to mention that my wife runs because I got to go home with her tonight. And she's got 8-year-olds speaking French. She's got 9-year-olds studying literature. We put music back, instrumental music in 5 schools, and a whole list of things. We did that for over 2 decades. And then I think we did it for 23 or 24 years. And then suddenly we did it with a football game called the Pride Bowl. And suddenly we had no place to play. No place at all. The last place we had been using was the baseball stadium in Newark, and they had hopes of being in the playoffs, which would have conflicted, and they could have not wasted their time because they really weren't that good. But anyway, it looked like we were dead, and I mean dead. And this man back here, Dawood Farai, said to me, we will take that game, we will nurture that game, we will help you make it better than it has ever been. And he did all 3 things. So he made it the game that wouldn't die. And because it wouldn't die, we can keep up with the programs that won't die for kids who are entitled to the same opportunities as kids in the suburbs or anywhere else. And I'm very proud of that. As a result of that, I have to tell you, class of 2007, my heart now is here at Kean, and I will be a Cougar in my heart forever.
Thank you, Mr. Eisenberg. Will Trustees Sobel, D'Agostino, and Lewis please come forward?
Will Mr. Stan Ovinsky please come forward? You are the co-founder, president, and chief scientist for ECD Ovonics, Inc., a company dedicated to creating non-polluting, non-climate changing energy sources. You were honored by Time magazine as a hero for the planet in 1999 and saw your nickel metal hydride rechargeable batteries featured in the 2006 documentary Who Killed the Electric Car. You have earned more than 300 U.S. patents during your career, making you one of the most prolific inventors in Americans' history. You have also authored more than 275 scientific papers, and your pioneering research even gave rise to a new discipline, Ovonics. More than 50 years after your first patent, you continue to serve as a pioneer for the benefit of humankind. You were a featured speaker and honored guest at Kean University in 2006 at its Technology Transfer Conference entitled Green Technologies, Better Business for a Better Tomorrow. You provide a shining example of the value of hard work, creativity, and dedication to your craft, and we celebrate your life and all of your humanitarian accomplishments. We hereby recommend that the Doctor of Science honoris causa be conferred upon you, Stanford R. Ovinsky.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the State of New Jersey and the Kean University Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa with all of the rights, honors, and privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations.
I have very little to say, except that I am deeply moved and honored by such a opportunity to receive this valuable acknowledgement to our work. Everyone speaks about schools and what education can do. And the thing to remember is that new science and technology builds new industries and new jobs of higher value that feeds back on the educational system. So the educational system of our country depends upon that feedback. I can tell you that you've been very, very lucky to have a school like Kean, to be able to attend it and to be able to learn from it. Because I was just incredibly touched when I came here previously to see the kind of education you are getting, the kind of, but more than diversity, the kind of population of students who had to work and to go to school, get an education, highly motivated, very intelligent. You're a model. You're a model of what a modern university should be. I want to tell you, and I guess it doesn't mean much, except because I do have a few honorary degrees. I never went to college. I started working very early as a toolmaker, machine builder, and inventor. And the story of my life is only this: struggle, struggle, but struggle to make a better world. Thank you.
Well, let's congratulate Dr. Dorothy, Dr. Eisenberg, and Dr. Ovshinsky one more time. Dr. Dorothy, because she's a graduate of Kean. Dr. Ovshinsky, because he's a role model for all of us. And Jerry, you said you haven't given me a cent yet? You will soon. Because Jerry's wife is a graduate of Kean University. And I will be talking to her effective tomorrow morning at 7:45. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a treat for you. I'm extremely honored to introduce the Jubilation Choir under the direction of Reverend Stephanie Minetti, a 1982 graduate of Kean University in music performance. They will perform a medley of songs for the graduates, and they will be joined by the Kean University dancers. Performance that is choreographed by Dowd Jackson of our own class of 1984.
I've never been the one to raise my hand. That was not me. But now that's who I am because of you. I am standing tall. My heart is full of endless gratitude. You were the one to guide me through. Now I can see. Oh. And I believe it's only just beginning. This is what we dream about. But the only question with me now is, do I make you proud? Yeah. Stronger than I've ever been now. Never been afraid of standing out. Oh, do I make you proud? Everybody needs to rise up. Everybody needs to be loved. To be loved. This is what we dream about. But the only question with me now is, do I make you proud? This is what we dream about. But the only question with me now. That's the only question. Do I make you proud? Stronger than I've ever. I'm so much stronger than I've ever been. Do I make you proud? This is what we dream about. That's the only question. Take it from the mountain, and I sing it from the valley low. I've got to know, yeah. This is what we dream about, yeah. But the only question is, do I make you so much stronger than I've ever been. This is what we dream about. But the only question with me now is, do I make you look around, cause there's a reason to rejoice, you see. Everybody come out and sing joyfully. Everybody look up and feel the hope that we've been waiting for.
So how did the Jubilation Choir do? What about the Kean University dancers? Good thing we fixed the Angola. So what do I need to do now? Somehow the MPA students already know what I'm supposed to do, right? But before I do that, you need to do two things. You did not get this degree all by yourselves. Your parents, your grandparents, your mother, your significant other, and all those days when you were just unlivable. So now what you need to do is turn around and yell at them the two words. Say thank you. There you go. Well, without students, there is no university. Without faculty, there is no education. You have some of the best teachers in the state, some of the best scholars in the country, and a whole bunch of faculty dedicated to your education. Don't you think you should say something to them? They're right in front. Well, you guys get up and look the other way. Come on. What do you have to say to them? Okay, thank you very much. Now I'm going to do my job, right? Will the faculty and the deans please rise? Will the faculty and the deans please rise? Will all the candidates for the master's degrees and professional diplomas please rise? By the virtue of the authority delegated to me by the Kean University Board of Trustees, and in recognition of your attainment and completing the curriculum prescribed by your faculty, I am pleased to confer upon you the degrees of Master of Arts, Master of Business Administration, Master of Science, Master of Social Work, Master of Public Administration, Master of Science in Nursing, Master of Science in Nursing, Master of Public Administration, Professional Diploma in School Psychology, and Professional Diploma in Marriage and Family Therapy, with all the rights, honors, and privileges thereunto appertaining. Will all the faculty and the deans please be seated? Congratulations, the class of 2007. Now I would like to introduce to you the Provost and the Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Vinton Thompson.
Thank you, Dr. Farahi. And congratulations, graduates of 2007. I take enormous pride in your accomplishments. Your hard work, dedication, and perseverance have led you through your programs and gotten you here today. May that same determination follow you throughout your lives so that you may continue to achieve and excel and contribute as you can to that struggle for a better world. We are now ready to present you with your diploma. Cover. In alphabetical order, by program and degree. Will Mrs. Alice Kelly please join us on the stage? As you walk up to the stage, please present your name card to the marshal. And as your name is read by Mrs. Kelly, you will receive your diploma from Dr. Farahi. After you've received your diploma, please return to your seat so that the achievements of all our graduates are properly acknowledged. After all names have been read, the platform guest will lead the recessional down the aisle, followed by the faculty and then the graduates. Please keep the aisle clear until it's your turn to recess. And I ask you to withhold your applause until the end, because with a little applause at the end, we'll get there quicker into those after celebration festivities you're all waiting for. Congratulations, graduates.
We're ready if you are. For the Professional Diploma in Marriage and Family Therapy, Tabrina Hargrove. Sean Anthony Mangan. Rodalie Onder. Roseanne Christine Trapani. For the Master of Arts in Behavioral Sciences, Allison Marie Clark. Shaquilla Nicole Gilliard. Callie Elise Holland. Justin D'Alessandro Nichols. Walter N. Reeves. Allison Brooke Stock. Tony Lynn Van Blarcom. Takis Andrienne Wiggin. Victoria Monica White. David Jason Wiklonsky. Daniel Graham Zabrowski. Do someone else just first. For the Master of Arts degree in Communication Studies, Milagros Marisol Gonzalez. Ana Maria de Jesus Diaz. Leroy Hill, Jr. Joanne Donna Kananewski. Consolata Nathemba Mutua. Daniela Petrilli. Katerina Anna Stroas. For the Master of Arts in Counselor Education, Farlin Alusik. Tanya Vic Barbie. Stephen Joseph Bitala. Jennifer Benes Betts. Joelle Marie Bruno. Jacqueline Marie Byrne. Raymond Cabrera. Julia Teresa Chicarone. Teresa Coleman. Norma Ann Delapine. Maria Eguaville. Felicia Ann Fierro. Rhonda Green. Carolyn Wilcox Galligan. Suzanne G. LaForge. Teresa D. Luck. Vincenzina Maria Maiello. Samantha Elizabeth Mason. Jamie Lee Meyerowitz, Jennifer Tracy McDowell, Marcella J. Prosper, Michael Francis Paul, Laida Liz Quinones, Jennifer Joy Renko, Trevor Ramkisoon, Ann M. Shapako, Stephanie Ann Scasso, Sylvia Legrand Saxton, Belinda Snowden, Jessica Sofranco, Elizabeth Giardina Varga, for the Master of Arts in Early Childhood Education, Stacy Lagruta Afonso, Siobhan Kristen Amarin, Zulika R. Crawford, Mark Anthony DeLoya, Dana Michelle Delaire, Fawn Spring de Ruggiero, Karen A. Gizigori, Elizabeth Gannon Dement, Kelly M. Gibbs, Maritza Guayara, Naja Jihad, Melissa Ann Jones, Cynthia Lauren McLeod, Monica Marie Mejia, Eileen Fallon Nacheski, Susan Lee Poge, Meredith Joy Valentine. For the Master of Arts in Educational Administration, Lisa Carson Armstead, Erin Nicole Beato, Joy R. Bethay, Michael Scott Bukowski, Liliani Cruz Argemil, Berdine Robin Clinton, Robin E. Deckelman, Thomas Michael D'Elia, Richard Charles Dosh, Christopher David Fish, Monica Raquel Gonsalves, Stacy Hale, Thomas Kotarski, Thomas C. Liss, Laurie Marquez, Linda K. Mayer, Christine Corsey McCann, Estrella Lagoa Molinay, Andrew Stephen Obsuth, Jennifer Okerson, Emily Maria Olson, Barbara A. Piatowski, Vincent Bartel Retino, Chastity Catherine Rivera, Jessica Sedano, Goritza Stevers, Cesar Vega, Stephen Guarda Vienna, Sheila Marie Waygreen, Adam Joseph Ienish, Nicholas John Zucchino. For the Master of Arts as Educational Media Specialist, Namoma Ajua Ashi, Rashida Fatima Baldwin. Kathleen A. DeCecco. Joy O. Anaho. Lawrence Victor Gezi. Jacqueline Sherelle Mack. Kavari Singh. Lauren Pansarak Yates. For the Master of Arts in Educational Psychology, Karen Ann Sarabone. Shauna Lage DeCampus. Taralyn Makoka. For the Master of Arts in Fine Arts Education, Olga Mercedes Bautista. Diana Fernandez. Gregory John Jupa. Hon Ma. Matilda Mesa Mato. Earl Speed. For the Master of Arts in Instruction and Curriculum, Karina Acosta. Alicia Salome Amado Mahil. Jennifer Tomiko Bogri. Teresa Abina Benin. Nicole Marie Betlow. Jeffrey Bressler. Michelle Justin Chaklowski. Jennifer DeTrolio Jones. Marie Chezuet Dort. Jennifer J. Fargo. Elizabeth Garcia. Stephanie Barbara Geiger. Michelle Lacey Klotzkin. Lindsay Mara Lerner. Congratulations. Amy Beth Krishak Baptista. Bernadette Marcus Pinto. Anne Sloan McGovern. Nercy Medina. Salome Montero. Elizabeth Murphy. Caroline Anyasonwu. Robert Lynn Seavey. Tiffany Erin Sofranco. Dennis Yap Villavicencio. Diane Matthews West. Jennifer Lynn Wolfing. Shunyan Zhang. For the Master of Arts in Liberal Studies, Hattie Barron. Paul Anthony Trani. For the Master of Arts in Mathematics Education, Kusuma Daniel. For the Master of Arts in Political Science, Christopher David Benson. Altariq Chin. For the Master of Arts in Reading Specialization, Amy Elizabeth Burke. Gina Candelmino Acocella. Nicole Depew. Shannon Egan DeNicola. Andrea Edwards. Michelle Patricia Hirsch. Daniqua Holloway. Debbie Marceline Jenkins. Yaeko Kozumi Kraus. Michelle Leese. Alisa Millers. Carol Gruff Rickert. Violet Kulane Robinson. Eileen Ann Schwabler. Eileen Garrett Shabetta. I would now like to ask Kean trustee Barbara Sobel to join Dr. Farahi on stage as I read the name of her daughter, Julie Sobel. Joy Ellen Valenti. Kimberly Ann Walker. Jessica Faye Warner. Elizabeth Mara Welsh. Jennifer Marie Witt. For the Master of Arts in Special Education, Rashida Adams. Anwar S. Al-Najjar. Prabhati Atavain. Amanda R. Blevis. Susan Hefner Bowler. Sarah Elizabeth Boyle. Basirat Amatola Brown. Suzanne Sider Batrico. Julia Hobbs Cohen. Todd R. Cohen. Leah Del Cerro. Linda Petra Flynn. Mary E. Galligan. Nicole C. Green. Nicole Homan. Felicia Hardina Brown. Wilnes Gillis. Jennifer Ann Kirshner. Robert Raymond Clyer. Michelle Renee Kurbansadi. Sabrina Joy Leschnauer. Nancy Sue Maloney. Dana Mandy. Daniela McDonald. Judith Helene Morrow. Matthew James Norman. Maureen Gilfeder O'Callahan. Sonia Ellen Olafson. Pravi A. Patel. Deborah A. Parith. Amy M. Quinn. Jill York Reeves. Rachel Newman Sachs. Angela Salazar. Christine Marie Sisalik. Jean M. Stamler. Tara E. Stevens. Linda Volker. Sharina Lenine Williams. For the Master of Arts in Speech Language Pathology, Melissa Abraham. Linda Avshalomova. Kristen M. Berger. Lori Toth Castine. Yes. Deborah Helen Colonna. Patricia Marie Carreri. Dana Marie Merrick. Lauren Elizabeth Davidson. Rose Marie Mersil. Diana DeMeo. Mary Pinata. Jillian Helfman. Lauren Zakowski. Jeanette Casabria. Farah Fishbaum. Rachel Fulop. Deborah Lee Jordan. Lynn Foley Pank. Abra Laznovsky. Dana Erin Murphy. Kelly Jean Pezonite, Andrea Poirier, Alexis Ann Sizomenu, Jeffrey Michael Toby, for the Master of Business Administration, Carmen Del Rosario Gray, Kawana Lee McDonald, John Nangia, Joy A. Nana, Meghna T. Patwa, Agnieszka Strugawa, for the Master of Public Administration, Prince Moise Agdabada Dosimo, Michelle Samantha Alford, Sandra Iowa, Janelle Nicole Bailey, Yvonne Barreras, Mario Jose Bolaños, Carrie Harold Brown, Tamika Monique Brown, Melande Marie Chandler, Dawn Alicia Dantzler, Constance Victoria Davis, Letitia Dean, Susan Front DeSantis, Sherry Fletcher, Saqib Faruqi, James J. Feely III, Carlos A. Freer, Letitia Gaines, Fernanda Luis Garcia, Ryan Patrick Garner, Jason Joseph Gabisi, Michael Idamina Halliday, W. Gerard Harris, Tamara Hollinger, Everett W. Huggins, Zananji Felicia Ifan, Aaliyah Jackson, Suzette James Jackson, Jessica Lynn Kwasnick, Kenneth Nicholas Mascar Jr., Charles P. Lombardo, Kenneth Mariano, Fatima Miller, Rickford Minot, Alana Maziel, Luis Miguel Nato, Gladys Onatu, Lisa Perello, Helene M. Roney, Kalia Tamara Selby, Patience Stephanie Smith, Jennifer Suarez, Rosemary Tapia, Joyce Vanessa Thomas Mickens, Maria Julia Ulyssi, Darrell L. Vasquez, Doreen Walker, Brian Hugh West, Embry Williams, Juan Zhang, for the Master of Science in Accounting, Alfred Adeyemi Adigon, Alexander Bernice, Eric Stephen Bopp, Vincent Sorello, Jenny Chu Dosh, A. Margareta Esulfi, William A. Flatley, Lee Ann Hewson, Leming Jung, Ray Rong Jin, Clarabelle C. John, Rasa Kakute, Kata Gina Kuleshe, Pamela Lewis, Dan Lin, Regina Machunita, Alejandro Makino, Puya Mashrula, Dana Navo, Phoebe Gathone Nayiga, Rajini Maikesh Kemat Patel, Ilona Petra V. Chute, Dion Joseph Perafit, Lily Chu, Julius C. Jr., Brian Michael Speck, Monica Svina, Cesar Starzek, Vicky Lynn Texidor, Renee Dina Therrett, Maria de Lourdes Villalobos, Iwa A. Wator, Condon Wayne Wright, Lamont D. Zachary, Jiaming Zhang, for the Master of Science in Biotechnology, Jessica Sandu Lo Esposito, Paul Wambugi Mwangi, for the Master of Science in Computing, Statistics, and Mathematics, Alec K. C. Fung, Maria Cristina Mardoni, for the Master of Science in Exercise Science, Annie Sabrina DeRoy, F. Daniel Griegel, for the Master of Science in Graphic Communications Technology Management, Adesoji Anitan Adekunle, Sirepon Cheruba Sapayan, Luanda C. Dekozi, Alexander Twere Ehika, Robert Emerson Page, Mark J. Toon, for the Master of Science in Management Information Systems, Selma Arikan, Arinda Bagaya, Juan Garcia, Bernard Jones, congratulations, Anel Mohammed, Sandra De Pays, Honor Timiz, Edward Juan Valera, Xuan Ching Wang, for the Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, Ruben Alonzo, Seifi Cohen, Leah Blasberger Itzkowitz, Nama Jakobov, Barbara Elizabeth Janowski, Craig Frederick Kaufman, Miriam Brosha Leeser, Michelle Ann Moshe, Vishwa Patel, Stephanie Ann Salome, Heeson Grace Shim, Leslie Carol Stein, Beth Baraka Weinberg, for the Master of Science in Nursing, Vida Alexandre, Jocelyn Deomano Balisi, Neelia Dorapan, Tyra A. Fields Gary, Louise Carmen Gabrielle, Annette G. Monahan, Lynn Marie Nicholson, Shinyeri Obia Kwatsu. Catherine Okale. Naneka Ojekwe. Lillian Ann Pryor. Bonifaco Sumbilo Tachinko. Arlinda Carol Williams.
Okay, it's finished. Is this it? Yeah. Okay, thank you.
For the Master of Science in Nursing, Master of Public Administration, Melissa Lee Banks Shillingford. Roslyn A. Dandur. Carmen Gowden Garson. Vincent Obodi. Anacelis Ortiz. Sharon Liani Tanks. Bertil Tavernier.
You want some water?
I'll wait till the next one. For the Master of Social Work, Chantil Helena Alexander. Stephanie Denise Bassett. Deborah A. Basilio. Laura Liparini Belsich. Sally Ann Bevere. Monique Bastick. April F. Brown. Ariel Stanley Cadet. Anglidi Cahusti. Jennifer Mary Carew. Christy Suzanne Chardello. Gary Achilles Closell. Tamara L. Colangelo. Malika Cook. Christine Victoria Egan. Meredith Jane Emery. Vanessa Megan Feinsod. Nancy Janelle Hicks. Jared Craig Horowitz. Juan LeBron. Chanel Nicole Lee. Jeremy Stewart Lefevre. Michael Philip Maravilla. Brooke Marie Mariani. Lara Gabrielle Marino. Talisha Joel McCann Sodom. France Mittel. Lisa Straitman Knemir. Kristen Beth O'Malley. Laura Palermo. Mary Catherine Palomino. Lillian Picardo Moncheno. Patricia L. Roberts Henry. Suzanne E. Sabini. Randolph Dwayne Sconares. Kathy Ann Taylor. Tonya Nicole Toby. Valerie Yananta Borda Verona. Catherine Elizabeth Warner. Gladys E. Yeshu. Joseph Z. Deb Jr. Elizabeth Zerpoli. That's it. Is that it?
As many of you know, Dr. Farahi likes to come up with a new idea for each year's commencement. And this year, he would like me to have you join him and all of us in singing the Kean University alma mater. The lyrics are printed on the back of your program. So on the very back of your program. Somehow this is going to happen? Yes.
we march forward toward our horizon. No, we will trust with pride in our education, raising our flag of silver and blue. To Kean we will always be true. The spark of knowledge has ignited within us. We go forward, spreading light to all around us. Our future is clear, and we're grateful to thee. To Kean we sing our loyalty. And so we rally round and stand here before her, pride of the Garden State with reverence and honor, knowing our purpose is strong and true. Lift our voices and we rejoice in Kean University.
As we close the ceremony, I'd like to thank all who graciously participated in this commencement exercise, with a special thank you to our sign language interpreters, Dr. Carol Goodman, and also to Monica Rodriguez-Nativo. I'd like to also thank the commencement committee members and all of the marshals for their hard work in making tonight's ceremony so extraordinary. With the closing of this convocation, we declare the 2007 graduate academic year to be ended. If I could please ask the marshals to rise again. At this time, the recessional will begin. The recessional music will be performed by Miss Allison Brewster Franzetti, one of our university's finest concert artist faculty members. We will listen to the music for a moment and then process, led by the platform, followed by the faculty, and then the graduates. Please keep the aisles clear until it is time for you to recess. Thank you and good night.